The Belarusian border guards actively joined the attack near the town of Starzyny, among others those visible in the photo. The attempt was thwarted. On Friday afternoon, there was a forced attempt to cross the Polish-Belarussian border. Migrants and officers of the Belarusian service threw stones at the officers of the Polish army, police, and border guards defending the Polish border. Fortunately, no one was hurt, but 2 police cars were damaged. Polish border guard officers emphasized that they recognized many of their Belarusian counterparts, whom they regularly saw at border crossings just a few months ago. Indeed, they confirm that these are the same people who are now taking part in various attacks on Polish services at various locations at this very moment. They're also the people who give directions and lead migrants to the border. In the area of the post in Dubice Cerkiewne, several attempts were made to cross the border by force. People attacking the Polish border were very aggressive. The largest group was about 200 people. Migrants threw stones and used tear gas. All these attempts were thwarted, but as a result of these events, a woman with an 8-month-old child suffered. We called an ambulance. The woman was taken to the hospital in Hajnówka. The child had symptoms of choking and shortness of breath, probably a result of the tear gas which was used against Polish officers. Due to the constant attacks on the territorial defense forces guarding the Polish-Belarusian border, the task force Honor was established. Its task will be to react, for example, in the form of notifications to the prosecutor's office, to any slander of territorial defense forces soldiers. The events from the last weeks and months have been such a dot on the I, because a certain group of people who slander the soldiers has been exposed. I'm talking here specifically about celebrities, about people who impose their narrative on public opinion. Recordings of an officer of the Belarusian services showing migrants how to effectively stab Polish officers in the neck, armpits, legs, or hands has been published on the internet. They're told to not worry about being shot, that the worst that could happen is that the Poles will fire shots in the air. Professor Romuald Szermietiew believes that identifying the current situation as a state of war would make it possible to close all the trade transit, which could end the conflict with Belarus. Those countries that would like to engage in trade with Belarus, would have to put pressure on it to capitulate. Yesterday, the border guard recorded 195 attempts to illegally cross the Polish-Belarusian border. 5 people were detained, and 85 decisions to deport were made.